Hey guys, this is my 2017 VW Golf 7 R-Line, and in today's video I'm going to share with you all the tips on how I keep it running in perfect condition even though it's quite high mileage. So let's get right into it. So guys, in this video I'll also update you on how my experience has been with the Radar tires, because I've pretty much done over 1,000 kilometers with these tires on. So for some more information, this is a 2017 VW Golf 7 1.4 TSI Comfort Line R-Line. These were the days before R-Line was actually a trim level. So the car is currently on about 204,000 kilometers. Yeah, 204,470 kilometers. So it's still running on its original engine, original gearbox. Nothing has ever been replaced other than the water pump. Tip number one is I never compromise when it comes to maintenance work and servicing. So I always take the car to VW. It's got a full service history with VW. It's never been done anywhere else. Now that doesn't mean that you have to take your car to VW only. There's so many guys with expertise accredited to work on these cars, and you can always get parts elsewhere which are genuine VW parts. So just make sure that you get proper genuine VW parts and never compromise. Tip number two actually blends in with the first one, is always follow the recommended service schedule and always buy genuine VW parts. Now you can get them from like Goldwagen, Midas, you name it all, but always make sure that you service the car at the correct time. When the car reports to you that it's time for service, do take it in, always. Tip number three is always make sure that everything is in sync. What I mean by that, you know, there are some people who run different tire compounds and brand per corner. So you'll have Dunlops on this tire and Michelin on that one, maybe Bridgestones on the other side. Avoid such things so that the tires are always evenly worn. You use the same compound all around, and always try to replace the tires at the same time to have the same level of tread. And to add on to that, always check around the car before driving. Doesn't have to be every day, but look in the wheel arches, in the engine bay, look out for leaks, look out for anything that's foreign underneath the car. You never know what you'll find. You might be able to spot a problem before it happens. Tip number four is don't actually let the car sit around for too long. Now, many people have the misconception that if you want to preserve the car, you should try and keep it parked, don't drive it too much. The truth is, these cars don't actually like sitting around, and they tend to have more problems when they are not driven. So you want to drive the car all the time, week in, week out. This helps reduce things like rust, buildup of clogging and such things, because all the fluids, the brake fluids, the coolants are always flowing through all the engine components, the exhaust and whatnot. So you don't want the car to sit around for too long. So always make sure that you drive your car. Don't turn it into a garage queen. The more you drive it, the more it's going to keep on running perfectly. Now, tip number five and final tip is do some research on some of these common problems on this platform. Now, we know these cars can be prone to gearbox issues, water pump issues, and a few other problems. So what you want to do is you want to research about these things. Why? So if the car starts showing any kind of symptoms, you can catch it on early. You can have an idea of what is maybe going wrong, and you'll avoid maybe further damaging the car or making things worse. You'll be able to take it in early. You'll be able to plan ahead, because let's face it, some of these issues are actually quite expensive to sort out, like the mechatronic issues with the gearbox. That can be like 50,000 rands to sort out. So you want to look into these issues, learn about them, learn what the symptoms are, learn like where to take the vehicle or who to consult with, what to do, how to drive the vehicle, whether you should avoid driving it, and so forth. And that is the final tip. When I installed the Radar Dimax sport tires on my car, my mileage reading was about 201,000 kilometers, and we are currently sitting on 204,000 kilometers. So I've basically done over 3,000 kilometers with these tires. Although I have to say, reviewing or giving feedback on tires is actually pretty hard, especially if the compound is good, because then it performs just as good as any other high quality tire from any of the premium high-end brands. But I have to say, the D-Max Sport has been flawless. It does a great job of insulating road noise, although over harsh surfaces, the noise still resonates into the cabin. Ride quality is great and smooth until you hit a harsh bump. But I don't think that's an issue with the tire, it's just harsh road conditions. I've mainly experienced the tire in urban environments, driving from city to city, mainly in between Pretoria and Johannesburg. One detail I noticed and appreciate is, because of how the treading is designed, the tires don't actually pick up a lot of stones in between the treads, which can cause some annoying ticking sounds and sometimes punctures. This unique tread design also dispenses water outward from the center of the tire, helping minimize water noise and maintain grip in the wet. I think this is an amazing tire and offers great value for money. I was worried it wouldn't be as good as my Continentals, so I kept them for a while after switching to the Radars. But after some time of driving with the D-Max Sport, I even ended up selling my Continentals. Thanks for watching.